Edgar Allan Poe was and is one of the most mysterious artists in American literature. There are many myths that surrounded Poe during his lifetime, and some are still commonly believed today. Let us, at the Poe Museum, lay some of these rumors to rest.
First, let's clarify something important. Edgar Allan Poe's name is Allan, not Allen. See, little Edgar Poe was orphaned here in Richmond when he was just 2 years old. He was taken in by John and Frances Allen. So he never took their last name, but instead he made it his middle name. And that's why it's Allan and not the more common Allen.
Another common misconception is that this was Poe's home. It wasn't. This is the Old Stone House. It's the oldest residential building that's still standing here in Richmond, built around the 1730s or 40s. And we do know that Poe visited this home in 1824 with famous Revolutionary War General Marquis de Lafayette, but Poe didn't live here. That's why we're the Poe Museum, not the Poe Home. But we do have the world's largest collection of Edgar Allan Poe's personal items and memorabilia, so you should still come see us. Poe is also misquoted pretty often. For instance, some people think he wrote, "I wish I could write as mysterious as a cat," but he didn't say that. But he was a big cat person. So are we.
Among Poe fans, Rufus Griswold and his rather slanderous death notice is notorious. It certainly breaks the rule about not speaking ill of the dead. But is it all slander? And are all the lies Griswold's? It starts out pretty blunt. Edgar Allan Poe is dead. He died in Baltimore the day before yesterday. This announcement will startle many, but few will be grieved by it. This may not be the way that you'd like your death notice to begin. The paragraph ends, "Literary art has lost one of its most brilliant but erratic stars." So, a compliment indeed, if a qualified one. Then Griswold gets into Poe's life story and some intriguing detours. He says that he embarked on a chaotic expedition to join the Greeks, then struggling for liberty. He never made it to Greece, but ended up in St. Petersburg, Russia instead, where he became involved in difficulties from which he was extracted by the American council there. This isn't true, but it isn't Griswold's invention, it's Poe's. Inspired by Lord Byron, who did indeed fight in the Greek War for Independence against the Ottoman Empire, Poe liked to claim that he did something similar, when in fact he was serving as an enlisted man in the U.S. Army, stateside, achieving the rank of Sergeant Major. Now to us, the truth may seem more impressive. And although Griswold's death notice of Poe is justifiably regarded as the work of a jealous slanderer, it also contains some rather fulsome, if qualified, praise. Griswold writes, "His imagery was from the worlds which no mortal can see, but with the vision of genius." And his conversation was at times almost supramortal in its eloquence. And after all, as Griswold writes, he was at all times a dreamer, dwelling in ideal realms, in heaven or hell, peopled with creatures and the accidents of his brain. And what a brain.
So what crazy rumors have you heard about Poe? Let us know in the comments. And follow us on social media if you want to learn all about Poe and maybe unlearn some misconceptions that you've heard about him. Don't forget to visit us here in Richmond, Virginia. And remember, it's Allan, not Allen. Thanks for watching.